We are honored this morning to have the great Jane Lynch join us on the Magic Line. We know her from so many TV shows, so many movies, and one of your kids' all-time favorite movies.
Oh, my gosh. Another Cinderella story with Selena Gomez. Remember that movie? She was in it. We've watched it. If I say 250 times, that's probably an understatement.
Oh, my gosh. She is so fantastic and everything. So Jane Lynch with the Christmas album out now that I'm going to play a little cut from in just a moment. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am so good. It's so great to talk to you. Before I gush all over this amazing Christmas album of yours, because we just switched to Christmas music here on the Magic of Christmas, a tradition for all of us. Can I just gush over you for a while?
Please, I insist.
The first thing I have to tell you, oh my gosh, we saw you on Broadway as Ms. Hannigan and Annie.
Oh.
Jane, it was so fantastic. And when you came out, I still get chills. When you came out on that stage and everybody went crazy, that was so emotional. That was fantastic.
It was emotional for me, too, every damn night.
I would think so. And all these other amazing things that you have done in your career. My gosh, from Glee to Hollywood Game Night, Wreck-It Ralph, like Best in Show. These are all like part of our life. You're part of our life.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, I love doing it, and I love that I've done things that people will remember, which is great. I'm so glad to be a part of that Christopher Guest group of people, and, of course, Glee, which, was just such a phenomenon, and people still love.
Absolutely. And the amazing Miss Maisel. Your character, Sophie Lennon, that's so juicy. Oh, my gosh, you must have so much fun.
Oh, I do. It is a joy. Top to bottom, that is, I think, one of the best shows on television.
It really is. I still can't believe how they recreate exactly what that era was like.
I know. And it was such an aesthetically pleasing era, too.
Oh, my gosh,
just
it
beautiful.
Was. It was. And you and I are basically the same age, so, we kind of remember all that cool stuff. It was really neat, wasn't it?
Right, it sure was. And, my little seg to the Christmas album is based... our music is inspired by that era, the late 50s, early 60s, kind of swing, big band renditions of the Christmas music that everybody knows and loves.
You got that right. I was going to tell you that's what we grew up. I mean, in my house, it was, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, all those Christmas albums, that big band swing and sound. And this album of yours, A Swingin' Little Christmas, boy, it just brought so much joy to me.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, that's Tony Guerrero, our band leader, did all of the arrangements, and that is his jam, man. The 1950s, early 60s is his favorite music. And boy, can those guys play.
Man, oh man, and you're joined on this album by someone who's near and dear to those of us in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, from up at Dunder Mifflin in Scranton, the amazing Kate Flannery.
Ooh.
That's right. She played Meredith the Drunk in The Office. Yeah. And she's been a friend of mine since the 1980s. We bonded over this music. We've been singing together for way too long, but we love it. We still love doing it. And, she's just she's something. She is an amazing singer. Her voice is clear as a bell, and she sounds like, a studio singer from that era.
Oh, my gosh, she sure does. Jane Lynch joins us this morning. A Swingin' Little Christmas is the Christmas album. So talk to me about this, because it's got 10 carols, but then there's 5 new original songs, right?
Right. Tony Guerrero wrote some originals that sound just like they were written in the late 50s, early 60s. So it fits right in with the classics, and they sound like instant classics as far as I'm concerned. But we have, Good King Wenceslas that Kate Flannery arranged, kind of like a Louis Prima song, and we've got a kind of a Dave Brubeck, We Three Kings, and then, of course, up on the housetop is just really swinging with really tight, kind of like Andrew's Sister harmonies. It's a real throwback, and it's kind of the Christmas music we listen to over and over again, the Rosemary Clooney's and the Bing Crosby's. We're inspired by that.
For sure. And it's amazing how timeless. We play these songs on the air every year at Christmas time.
Right.
And some of them are 40, 50 years old, and they're still fantastic.
Yeah, they're still the ones we listen to. They mean Christmas. Those are the ones. It's almost like Christmas music started and ended in 1959.
So you mentioned A Swingin' Little Christmas, and the song that I want to play for everybody, Up on the Housetop. We're going to play that for everybody now to enjoy. Jane Lynch, Kate Flannery, Tim Davis, the Tony Guerrero Quintet. Folks, listen to this. You are going to love it. Here's Jane Lynch. The Magic of Christmas, Magic 93 at 7:51 in the morning and 30 degrees. Time to swing. Here we go.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jump swinging Santa Claus, sliding down the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little good girls and boys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Kate.
Who, me?
Hurry, Santa, she can't wait. Give her a dolly that laughs and cries, one that will open and shut its eyes. Ho, 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 who would go? Ho, 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 who would go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
It's like it comes from that era, right, Jocelyn?
I know. I love, like, I could see them, like, doo-wopping almost.
I know, my gosh. Jane Lynch, that is awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
What a good vibe. Did you have fun in the studio doing all that stuff? Because, like, listening to it is great.
We did. You know, Tony has his own studio. He's part owner of a studio, so we recorded the vocals or the music there, and we recorded the vocals at Tim's because Tim was the vocal arranger on Glee, so he had a great studio in his garage, and we just kind of put it together. You know, and it's I think beautiful recording, and I just think that the arranging is so beautiful. So thank you, I appreciate it. And I'm so happy you played that song.
Oh, we just love it, and I want everybody to go to JaneLynchChristmas.com, and when you get the album, you have to see the album cover because Jane, I know you did this to just go back to those good old days and the album covers that I remember so well.
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, Kate's boyfriend, who is the official NBC photographer, Chris Haston, he photographed that for us. And it's very much, it looks like an album cover from the late 50s.
It does, in the silver tree with the
Yeah, I have that tree. We took that tree home. We bought it at Target, and that's been my Christmas tree for the last 3 years.
Look at the record player on the floor, man. We had that record player.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Jane Lynch, A Swingin' Little Christmas. Get that now. It's an incredible Christmas album that's really going to take you back and make you feel good. And we all need to feel good this Christmas, don't we, Jane?
Especially now. And, you know, we usually tour. That's why I'm kind of doing this radio blitz, is I want to bring the music to the people, and we're not able to do the show. We usually do a Christmas tour that we do like 30 cities, and we had to cancel all of that because of the pandemic. So, but people can have the album, and it's almost as good as having us in your living room.
It is. It is terrific. You can get it now, A Swingin' Little Christmas, in stores now at Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and JaneLynchChristmas.com is that website. And I have to ask you, too, about The Weakest Link. We've had so much fun watching that. That's been great.
Good. Yeah, it was a blast to do. You know, we shot it in the middle of the pandemic, so we had these great COVID rules. They kept us very safe, but it was the first thing I did in COVID. I was, pulling my hair out, just like a lot of people still are. You know, you want to go back to work, you want to go back to normal, and I got to go back to normal for like 4 days. We did 13 episodes in 4 days, and it was a blast.
Wow, and they're so good, and you're so good in that role because I know you're such a nice person, but to be able to stick it to those people must feel good.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, my gosh. My daughter Valerie is just about to turn 15 years old, and we watch it religiously. So I said to her, I'm going to see if Jane, Valerie, will give you the Weakest Link goodbye. Would you mind giving Valerie one of those?
Oh, absolutely. Valerie, because you are only 15 and you have your life ahead of you, I'm making you the weakest link. Goodbye.
Oh, it's the highlight of my life. I love you. We all love you. Jane Lynch,
too.
A Swingin' Little Christmas is available now. Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, JaneLynchChristmas.com. You're going to love it, and you're going to hear it here on The Magic of Christmas all season long.
Oh, thank you so much.
So great to talk to you. You're so amazingly talented. God bless you, and I hope to see you in person in the new year.
That would be wonderful. Take care.
She's a delight, man. I'll tell you that. She's great.
Oh, my gosh. How cool is that? And I never knew Kate Flannery could sing.
I didn't either. I had no idea. And who knew her boyfriend was the official NBC photographer? Like, this is all together. Isn't it cool?
My mind was blown through the entire interview.
Oh, Meredith. 7:55, 30 degrees. Jane Lynch, thank you. And Jocelyn has what you need to know next.